Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we will be looking at the Tantive 4 from the Vintage collection. So here's the box and yeah, you've got obviously the scene is from A New Hope, the beginning of A New Hope. It does contain a Rogue One figure in there, which is nice. Yeah, let's go ahead. So that's the top there. That's the side by there. And that's the same as the other side that we were just on. And that's the other side there with Darth Vader. Looks pretty cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this opened up. So yeah, out of the box, you've got the instructions here. And yeah, very similar to the Cantina playset, the Navarro Cantina one. Obviously this came out before, so most people would have experienced this the other way around, I guess. But for me, I got the Cantina first, and now I am unboxing this one. So yeah, there's the instructions there. And then if we take this off here, like that, we've got these pieces here. I'm not sure what they are, maybe they're door pieces, I want to say. You've got this part of the corridor here, which looks like one whole piece, but obviously two. And then here is the Rebel Fleet Trooper, which, similar again, going back to the Navarro playset, I reviewed the Death Trooper figure that came with that, VC183, in a separate video. So I might just do that, like a little short separate video for anyone who's interested, and then just for this video I'll focus on the set. So going further into the box, you remove this, and then we have two doorways like that. So yeah, and then I think there's more again underneath. So then yeah, we're at the bottom of the box now. And you got those pieces in there. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set this up. So now with all the pieces out of the box, we can go ahead and try and put this together. So step one has already been done for us because these two pieces are together, which is nice. So step two then is adding one of the doorways onto, right, so I think this piece here is the same on either side, I want to say. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and fix this on here like that. So continuing on with this, yeah, the other door then will go on this side. Then here, just clips on like that. Or that way, maybe. The instructions are telling me it's this way, so we'll put it that way. But I think they can go either or. And yeah, so this is what we got so far. And then the next step then is the floor. So yeah, pretty straightforward. You've got these two pieces here. You so yeah, pretty straightforward. It's just these two pieces here like this, and they will clip together like that underneath, and then you can see all the cutouts and stuff where it clips into the actual set itself, so then it clips in here like so, I want to say. A little far out. Might take a bit of moving around, but say it's straightforward and then I struggle with it. I can see where it has to be, but it just, maybe it's, yeah, there we go. It's probably easier just to turn the set on its side. That way then you can move things around a bit easier, and then it should all clip into place like that. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Don't worry if you can't see it very clearly at the moment, because obviously this is just a quick putting together piece. And then, yeah, so these bits I think go along here, by the looks of it. Not entirely sure what the purpose of these are. But there you go. Right, you got those 4 on there, like that. So that's all for the instructions now, I believe. So yeah, we'll have a proper look at it now. So this is the set all set up. So the whole thing there. I don't have Princess Leia from in this scene, and I don't have that many rebels, not in this outfit anyway. So the one of these is an existing one I had, and the other one is the one that come with the set. The one at the front there, I believe, is the one that came with the set. So yeah, and then all these little panels along here are pretty cool. And you got some stormtroopers there. Again, I don't have many of them either. And that's probably not my best Darth Vader, but I think he's doing the pose he does when he walks in. He's sort of got his hands on his belt like that. So yeah, this is a really cool set. I like this a lot. I like the doors. You can move them across like that. Feels very nice. Again, I'll compare it to the Navarro playset, because they both came out not too long. The Navarro one didn't come out too long after this one, but I don't know, the cardboard doors, I get it, it's cheaper, I guess. It's not a major thing, but, and like, especially not for me because I display them. But I do think if you were a kid and you were playing with this, I know, like, you know, when I wasn't a kid, I wasn't rough with my toys by any means, but these plastic doors are a lot more durable than those cardboard things. They would get a bit frayed over time, so I'm very happy with those. I think especially the way these slide back and forth. If they were cardboard, they would get scuffed, I think. And so I don't know, I think it feels a bit more premium, I guess, when it's, you know, a bit more durable. But yeah, you could buy 2 of these theoretically, and you could put them, so you've got the little things on the side there by here, so you could build all of this and then build another one and turn the other one around and push it against there, and you'd have a proper corridor. And yeah, you could, if you wanted to do that. So I guess the top would be open, and again, if you were a kid playing with it, it'd be pretty cool. For me as a displayer though, there's not a lot of point, because you wouldn't be able to see really any of this unless you looked over the top. As a kid playing with it, it might be quite fun. So yeah, you can do that if that's something you were interested in. But yeah, it's really cool. I like it. I think it's great. I think it's nice to, for me, displaying them. there's like, you know, I like to display, I display them on the shelves and stuff, the little like units that I have, the little stands. That's the word I'm looking for. The little stands in my cabinets I display them on, but to have something like this, like little dioramas and stuff, little sets, they're really cool. Like, and I think with this one, you don't necessarily have to emulate the scene itself. You could just have a bunch of Empire, you know, figures over there and a bunch of Rebels over there maybe, or it could just be a random backdrop. But I do think the cantina, even though that's from a specific scene in The Mandalorian, it's easier to set up various characters around a bar than it is to necessarily display them on this, if that makes any sense. That's not a complaint, that's just what the thoughts that are coming through my head is like, you know, for me it might bug me if I just randomly had the Emperor stood on there, or, you know, Luke or Obi-Wan or whatever. So yeah, but it is cool. I'm going to chuck a lot of my Empire figures on here, I think, and I probably will do what I said, put a load of Rebels over there. Yeah, and it's really cool. And as a toy, if I was a kid playing with this, I'd probably have hours of fun playing with it too. So yeah, I think that's kind of all there is to really say on it. It's just great. I really like it. Again, it's the thing with the Navarro playset, is it worth the money? I don't know. Because it is a bit of a high price thing, but I think it is, to be honest, because, you know, I personally believe that it is. And, you know, there's the whole plastic thing going on at the moment, but I think that's with the packaging, that's one thing. But I think with the toys themselves, I think it's better having plastic doors, you know, rather than a bit of cardboard. I just prefer that. It feels a bit more premium to me. That's not, you know, I'm not complaining about the cardboard on the Navarro one. That being said, another thing to factor in is it does include a figure. If we're comparing it to the Navarro playset again, I do think the Death Trooper was a bit better because it felt like a newish kind of sculpt. I know you can get that figure on its own, I believe. The Rebel figure that comes with this is essentially a repack, but the face has been redone, and the face is pretty good, to be fair. So it is like a new figure. I think the face is a big part of a figure, and I'm really impressed with what they did with it. So I do feel, you know, when you look at the price of it, you're trying to work out whether it's worth it or not. You do get a figure with it, so obviously that's great as well, whether you want the figure or not. So when you look at the price overall, you know, and how much a figure goes for, and then factor that in as well, you know, I do think it's worth the price. If it's something you're interested in, I personally believe it is worth it. But yeah, that's just some of my thoughts on this. I think it's a great little set, and yeah, you should go and get it if that's something that interests you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content. And let me know your thoughts below. I'm always happy to hear everyone's thoughts. And of course, you can follow me on other social medias as well if that is something you're interested in. And yeah, just thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.